Hi, I'm Robert Hurt. Thank you for tuning into our monthly video address. It is an honor to represent Virginia's 5th District, and I appreciate the opportunity to share with you some of what we have been working on during the month of June. This month, we mark the 70th anniversary of the Allied invasion of occupied France on June 6, 1944. It was a privilege to participate in the ceremony held at the National D-Day Memorial in Bedford. No community in our country bore a greater burden proportionally on D-Day than did Bedford, as 19 of its sons gave their lives to help the Allies secure a pivotal victory that day against near impossible odds. As we solemnly reflect on the heavy price all our soldiers paid, let us renew our commitment to care for those who have served and pledge to maintain that commitment for those who will answer the call in the future. Along these lines, the House of Representatives continued its efforts to address the serious problems at many of the Veterans Administration hospitals throughout the country and hold those responsible accountable for their actions. I am very concerned by the recent discoveries of unacceptable services at VA healthcare facilities and the fact that there are over 57,000 veterans nationwide who are still waiting to receive their first appointment. We must take swift action to improve care for those who have protected our nation's freedoms. To that end, the House passed the Veterans Access to Care Act, which directs the Secretary of Veterans Affairs to contract with private health care providers to enhance access to care for veterans who have experienced excessive wait times or who live more than 40 miles from a VA medical facility. It is my hope that this measure will immediately enhance access to health care for our veterans in the short term while we continue our efforts to reform the VA healthcare system in the long run. In other news this month, we also saw the small town of Lawrenceville in Brunswick County push back against the overbearing actions of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, which attempted to use the campus of St. Paul's College as a detention center for over 500 juvenile illegal immigrants who have unlawfully crossed our U.S. border. Immediately following news of the plan, I worked with state and local elected officials to suspend the operation and require the federal government to listen to the people. I am thankful that HHS ultimately decided to withdraw its plan. The way in which HHS attempted to force this plan upon the community without any input from local elected officials or those who call Lawrenceville home was unjust and a vivid example of why so many Americans do not trust the federal government. In addition, this experience also highlights the failure of the administration's posture on immigration, a posture that positively encourages the poor and desperate from foreign countries to flood our southern border, leading to the crisis we see now. I hope this will be a catalyst for a renewed effort in Washington to embrace a new immigration policy that is rooted in the rule of law. Over the past month, my colleagues and I have also continued our efforts to enact policies that will provide more opportunities and a brighter future for the American people. The House recently passed America's Small Business Tax Relief Act, which would help provide additional tax certainty for small businesses so they can invest in their companies and create jobs in our communities, jobs we desperately need. Small businesses are the backbone of our economy and essential to providing the jobs and growth the 5th District needs. Unfortunately, Washington's complex and outdated tax code continues to stifle small businesses' ability to grow their operations and create these jobs. It is my hope that this bill will effectively strengthen our economy by making it easier for small businesses to invest back into their businesses and relieving these vital job creators from unreasonable and excessive tax compliance costs. Finally, I'd like to congratulate the University of Virginia baseball team on a fantastic season. Coach Brian O'Connor led his team to the College World Series finals for the first time in school history. And while they fell to a formidable Vanderbilt team in the final game, the effort they put forth made the university and the Commonwealth proud. I commend them for their tremendous success this year. Once again, I thank you for the opportunity to represent the 5th District of Virginia in Congress, and I look forward to continuing our work to promote a brighter future for our children and grandchildren. As we close, I encourage you to sign up for updates at our website at hurt.house.gov and join the conversation on our social media pages. Thank you for tuning in to our monthly address.